A gaming console is only as good as its games. And while the talk of the town lately has been around the Switch 2 and its tech specs, I think our time here today could be better spent speculating on what the ideal Switch 2 lineup could be. Let's break this all down. Up next. What's going on, guys? It's Kalo, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming. And if you're new to Game Sandwich, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video, and welcome to today's Game Bite. Alright, so the Switch 2 is no doubt the most highly anticipated thing in gaming heading into 2024. Recently, we covered any and all of the rumors as to what this console could look like and some of its internals. So be sure to go check out that video after this one. But the thing that has kept me up deep into the night is what the ideal lineup of games could be for the Switch 2. I got a grab bag of rumors, some selfish picks, and let's get really wild and throw a few curveballs here. This is a Nintendo console, so how does a new 3D Mario game sound? Now, my reasoning behind a 3D Mario game is pretty damn simple. It's been almost 7 years since Super Mario Odyssey launched on the original Switch. Reason number 2, 2025 is going to be the 40th anniversary of Mario Bros. So they could market this game as a celebration of the 40th anniversary going into that year, and pairing it with that milestone just sounds pretty good. I also want to throw out the speculation here and save you guys from a very deep rabbit hole I crafted for myself here, but this doesn't have to be limited to a 3D Mario game. We could get Mario Kart 9, or hey, let's throw out the superior Mario Kart game being Double Dash. And finally, lay Mario Kart 8 to rest. I am sure it's tired by now. Or your Kalo certified pick of the week comes in the form of a Mario Sports style of game, more specifically, Mario Baseball. Now, when you look at Nintendo's launch lineups in the past, they typically are comprised of 2, maybe 3 games. And that always changes, but we got our console mover in Mario, so let's talk about what I call the gimmick game. And I think a game from EPD4 would make perfect sense here as well. Now, who's EPD4? Well, they're the minds behind launch titles for Nintendo consoles, like your Wii Sports, Nintendo Land, and more recently, 1-2-Switch. If that's the case here, I really hope it's a new project or a Switch Sports Resort style of game. And not to mention that could capitalize on whatever wild gimmick they have for this console. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. And no, I'm not talking about Elephant Mario, you know, cause that's a thing. Metroid Prime 4. Yep, the title that has been rather quiet on the home front for what seems like years now. All we got for this game was its logo. No gameplay, trailers, legit nothing since. Now, I've hung my hat on this idea it will be a launch title for the Switch in the past, but I do think there's more factors at play here. Releasing Metroid Prime 4 alongside a 3D Mario game could possibly take away the shine from the Metroid franchise. Now, me personally, I'd love it either way. I'd buy both games no problem, but I'm trying to craft long-term success for Nintendo here. I know for a fact Metroid can and it has been a big franchise for Nintendo in the past, but it's not entirely on the levels of Mario, Animal Crossing, or even Zelda for the matter. So what I think could be done here is Nintendo could opt to push Metroid Prime 4 out a month or so, let's say December, from the initial Switch 2 release, which we're just gonna say it comes out in September. This would get more eyes on the product and give Metroid the platform I think it rightfully deserves. And in a more lesser sense, I think when we talk about the launch lineup for the Switch 2, you need that one hardcore Nintendo title, so check that box for Mario. And historically, there's always been a goofy, casual style of games, hence the EPD game. Now, let's get into the more wild stuff and have some fun with speculation. A rumor that has been making the rounds, and Lord, I hope this idea is true, because what if I told you we can have our cake and eat it too? That's right, let's just release a Zelda game alongside a Mario game at the launch of the Switch 2. I'm talking about that highly rumored Ocarina of Time remake. And I think this is no doubt happening, it's more of a matter of when it's happening. Nintendo again has a history of releasing consoles with a Zelda game, but never a remaster. Hence why I think this makes a lot of sense too. Almost too good, but I don't want to think here. Ocarina of Time would sell insanely well and be a strong remake to sell heading into the holidays. But you could argue, much like Metroid, the idea of Mario and Zelda bumping heads comes up again. And the final game I have for you guys, this is my pick. This is what I hope and pray comes true. Nintendo, if you're watching this, please listen to me. A 3D Donkey Kong game has long been rumored. I hope this is the title we get. Now, there have been many rumors around this style of game, but the one that interested me the most here was this rumor that the game's world is supposedly 4 times larger than that's right, all of Super Mario Odyssey's environments combined. Plus, I grew up a massive fan of Donkey Kong 64, and they really haven't done anything like that since, so I'm hoping that's the case here. Also, I just want to pat myself on the back here. I made it through a whole Switch 2 video without bringing up how much I want a Pokemon Coliseum or XD Gale of Darkness remaster. I'm just proud of myself. And with all of that being said, before this turns into a massive rant of how much I love Funky Kong and Mario Kart, I'm gonna pass this question off to you guys. What is your ideal Switch 2 lineup? But hey, drop a like and comment on this here video, and subscribe to Game Sandwich for all your gaming news, rumors, and reviews. I've been Kalo, and this has been your Daily Game Bite, and I'll see you guys next time.